Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord and the Executioner. And I was able to figure out exactly what it was. As far as the companions getting mad at you for executing, I had to go back through the death campaign to find it, and it is honor. So, as long as you do not have somebody with positive honor, they can either be negative or have none, they will not get mad at you. If they have positive honor, you'll lose relation. So I have targeted the guys, and I definitely want Healer, Willowbark, and Wanderer. And that's right off the bat, just because they're very low skill. And to be able to do the smithing, which is going to be vital, you want to get 1 point in as quick as possible, and then you technically need 4 points attributes into endurance to be able to hit 75, which is the key. At 75 smithing, they get their Curious Smith, which will allow you to unlock more parts. So that is going to be absolutely vital to getting it done. And all these guys are under level 12, so they're going to get an attribute. Unfortunately, we don't know if they have 2 or 3 endurance. If they only have 2 endurance, that means they will not be able to hit 75 until they get level 16, which means they most likely will not do that. That is why I also have the Smith sitting here. So, no, he doesn't have honor. Great. So he's going to be 61 already. Most likely 99 out of 100 times he's going to be able to hit 75. I did check for some of the new ones that are out there. And Dispossessed. No, that's not her. All right, she's got charm. There is another one out there. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, which is another Smith. I had him today in my live stream, but I don't remember. So we are at the point right now where we just need to go do trading to get to 125. Now, a lot of this is going to be edited once again. Once we get done with the trading, we have a choice to make. And this is where it comes to real life time versus in-game time. Which do you prefer? If you're the type of person that wants to get where they're going as quick as possible and not waste real life time, you take Artisan Community, get yourself some shops, and start earning renown. However, if you have a bunch of time on your hands and you don't really care much about real life time or in-game time and you just don't care, then take Great Investor. You can then, when we get done, we will send all of our guys out on caravans to start gaining skill and also to start making some money. But we're going to gain a lot more renown, meaning we're going to get to Clan Tier 4 very quickly. And Clan Tier 4 is what I consider the crucial line, because it gives you your 4th party and it allows you to create a kingdom. So that is the importance of that, and that is the route that we are actually going to take. When I get done doing this trading, I'm going to have everybody collected up. I'm going to send them out on caravans. And then while that is going on, I will personally go collect up all the materials myself, come back, and I am going to smelt and refine everything while they're continuing to run. Once I have that all done, then I will go back and grab everybody. That is the plan that I have going on right now. So that is what we're going to go ahead and do. And I believe in this one, I don't think we've done Aeacus to Rato and Legata yet. I think we just did the very first part, and I'm still waiting for my little sister to pop up so I can decide who is who. So once again, this is going to be highly, highly edited. We're going to grab all this stuff. I'm just looking for anything else. Ah, look at that. It's 50 here and it's 100 back at Hubyar. So sometimes it's really smart to watch. And once you can also get the trade rumors. I should say this as well. Um, with Artisan Community, you get trade rumors from where your shops are located, and caravans will generate trade rumors. So you could be like right one city over and find out amazing prices. They do change quick, but they don't change as quick in 1.8 as they used to. So I have all of that bought. We are now going to head up to Rato and Legata. Although I do need to make sure I am definitely doing this. All right, Volticon, Craven, Volticon, Nope, okay, and Charis. So you're over in Charis. Those are the four that yeah, four that I want to pick up. Right now, I can only pick up 3 because I do have the Ragged, and I really want to keep the Ragged. Oh, he's got honor. He's got to go. Oh, well, that makes it easy. He's going to go bye-bye. I can't keep him. So those are the 4 that I'm going to pick up. Healer, Willowbark, Wanderer. They're the amazing part. They're going to be amazing companion clans, and they're all under level 12. And we'll pick up the Smith just because he's going to Smith. The rest of these guys that you see, I already have targeted. He's going to end up going bye-bye. So we're going to get rid of his name. We're going to get rid of him in a moment. These are the ones. And the Gray Falcon, we can't take him because he has honor. There's a couple other Gray Falcon. I believe Shark. We do have Hill Scholar that are potential. Alone, unfortunately, we can't take because of honor as well. So now I'm going to head all the way up over here, start doing some trading, watch for companions, and this is where we're going to start our editing. So I'm thinking we're going to have to make 2 or 3 runs through Aserai territory to get this done. Ouch! Those are not the best prices. Not good at all. Yuck. I really hope that Rato has better prices. That is not where we want to start out. And granted, I do have a little bit of trade on me, so that was good, but this is quite a bit different with not being able to trade so much of the hardwood at the beginning of the game. If you don't trade any of the hardwood, it takes you much longer. That hardwood provides a ton of trade. And I did not check any other prices. Dumb. Like meat, beer. All right, so we're 72. Wait a minute. Let's see where our guys are at now. Boltgond. Lycaron a little bit closer. Bolstrom. Still on the other side. Sinopa. So they're still on the other side. They're all over here. So we are now going to go run down to Askar for the first start of our big run. And before we get to town, let us get rid of the Ragged. We don't need him. So let's just, all we're doing is we're paying his wages right now. We still got to get wise, which we're going to do, but that's after we trade. All right. Now, I have not gone as far as taking a lot of the war camels and that yet. I'm not 100% into what all of that is. As far as the pricing. Wow, look at that. But I'm not going to take that right now. Alright, so we might as well take these guys because we need speed. Nope. Over to here. So now we are going to head up. So now should I be doing these tournaments? Absolutely. I should be doing every tournament. It's making money. It's getting skill, possibly items that you can go ahead and smelt, which are going to be really good for unlocking. However, I just kind of get lazy in these, and I just kind of want to get a move on to get to the action. Kind of how you guys are. You know, a lot of times you just want to see the action. I get that way too. It is one of my biggest downfalls. And then, while I have the opportunity, once again, while we're traveling, I can explain this. I travel at a very slow speed because I have such a big herd penalty. I feel like taking all the animals at once, all the food you can at once, and traveling at one speed is faster than running back and forth possibly 5 or 6 times. Because that's what you're going to have to do. Even with 75, I could probably only carry about 150 total animals. Maybe 200 at most, and you're going to be going slower. But this is going to allow me to do something right now that you're also going to be able to see, which could impact your speed if you don't do exactly what I'm doing right now. So first of all, we're going to get just a little bit of these, but now you'll see this. I bought all of that, the dates, the beer, and I'm even going to take some grain, and that is because just in case, I mean, I probably should take a little bit more at 6. We come across a place that's been sieged, they could be paying 20 for it. So now I have everything bought that I need to get done. Double check some prices here. Not the greatest. All right. So that is now done. Check if there's a companion. No companion. I will be checking the companions along the way. But now you're going to see I am at 1 speed during the night, probably 1.3 during the day. It is going to take me forever to get up here. And that is why I'm going to cut it out. But that's why I do that, because you're going to not be able to carry that much to travel at 4 or 5 speed. And as soon as we start selling off to about this point, we're going to start speeding up and getting faster, faster, and faster. And you don't have to keep running back and forth. So I did want to mention, you saw me target in front of Sargot. The reason why I do that is if you target a thief and it goes under siege, you will stop. If you target a thief and it is sieged and the siege stops, you stop. So this is the perfect opportunity when you're doing a run like this that's going to take forever, target just in front of it, and that actually gives you time to go run to the restroom, get something to drink, and that's exactly what I did. I went and grabbed myself some more caffeine and just let it roll. Now, early on in the game, if you only have like 30 troops, you obviously want to be careful doing that because you can get jumped. But that's why I target just in front of a thief instead of the thief itself. First, I like to get rid of the sumpter horses, and I use this as a gauge. I want to get down to maybe around 75 to 80. So get rid of the sumpters until this gets down to about 75, 80. Normally I would do 100, but there's so many out there that I want to get rid of them. Over 300 and 1100 is nice. And now check what you got here. Not that much. There's nothing really going to be able to be you're going to get from here. And once again, there's a tournament. I should be doing it. And I forgot one thing. All right, you're at Husselfolk, Galland, and Canuck, and Jomaris. Okay. Hopefully, stay at Galland. Let's hope. And somebody else, while I'm doing this, did bring up a very good point to me, and that is getting clan tier 1 before doing this trading. It doesn't matter if I'm clan tier 0 or 1. I'm going to be traveling this slow. However, as I start selling off these horses, my speed is going to increase, and very quickly. If you're clan tier 1, you're probably going to be traveling 1 for most of the trip. But or 0. But by being clan tier 1 with this amount of troops, very soon, I'm already up to 1.8. I was 1.3. You're going to see this speed start to increase from 1.8. Not the best prices. Not the best. I'll get rid of a few of them. Oh, it's still 1.8. Thought it would be faster. I thought for sure down south that was 700. 500 to 700. I'm going to take a risk on it. Fortunately, I can't take... yeah, I'm going to take you. Just not right now. You're not who I want. Very soon, I should be getting rid of this herd penalty. I'm at the 3.5. I thought it was 3.53. You also need to remember that if you are going to do the Great Investor with caravans, you need 15,000 per caravan. So at clan tier 3, I believe you have 8 or 9. I think it's 9. You're going to need 135,000. 8 of them, you'll need 120,000. So you also have to remember that. And there you are. Come here, young lady. Thank you. Oh, beautiful. See if we're down to 1 because it's nighttime. I got a little bit lower than I wanted to. 1.1, so our speed is already starting to increase. You have velvet too. 281 though. Pool's at 68. I keep thinking if I take them down south, but this is where I normally buy also. You're going to see. Buy all, buy all, buy all, buy all. Buying everything. I would normally buy more fish. I'm actually thinking I will do it up to 9. So I'm taking it all. But this is also why I carry pack animals. Because now I can carry all this. Without the pack animals, you'll not only have a herd penalty, you'll have an overburdened penalty. So now, I don't go to Pravend. Pravend is good for buying. I don't want to buy right now. I want to sell. And absolute trash for pack animals, which sucks. Because that's what we need to get rid of. Really sucks. That's what's really holding back our speed. You can see now we're up to 2.9. That's even in the snow. And we should double check. All right, we don't have one here. And I should be double checking to make sure one of them is not sitting someplace that I need them. That's bulk, Revolve, and Jomaris. Those are the 3 we're going to get. See, now we're up to 2.9 speed. As we're selling off, our speed is increasing. We don't need to run back down, even though technically I should. Normally what I do from here is I do run back down. I would have sold off more pack animals. We didn't get a good price. I'll go right back down to Ascar, bring them up, go through Botania, and if I have to a third time, I'll go run back down and then once again sell at Rateau and Legata. spice vendor. Great price. Yeah, I'm gonna take him far down. Now the only problem is we are overweight, overburdened. We have a 0.44 snow penalty. So we would be up to like 4.2 right now. I don't need olives. I don't need grapes. Grain, I don't need. They got beer for 35, which I'm gonna take. I wish I knew how much that was down south. More velvet. Oxhall for 300. Jewelry is 300. I'm gonna take it, and we're gonna go run. We're gonna run back down to Oxhall and check Oxhall. You know what? I'm not gonna do it. We're gonna go all the way back down to Ascar. I'm pulling the trigger. I'm only 3.7 speed, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. All right, so we got hit by a lot of penalties. We had, of course, snow up north. Since we're Empire, not Botanian, we had a forest penalty. Then we get into here, and of course, we have the desert penalty. So we got hit with a lot, and they are not. I'm going to have to find where to get rid of them. Tools were a little bit high. No, just, it wasn't the smartest move. Oh, well. Sometimes you take the gamble. And and a Vopal, Dargot, and Jomaris. But we are going to go ahead now to... I'm going to stop at Sargot first. Normally I hit Penkanak, so it does bring me up through here. We're going to go stop at Sargot just in case he is there. And good news, he is here. That is great news. That is awesome. So now we got 2 of our 4. So now all we need is Willowbark, who is now in Charis. I hope she doesn't move. I'm going to make a move to Charis. Because I'm taking a risk, obviously. But if I don't grab her now, there's a chance she could be all the way up in Sturgia for a month, and I'd have to travel all the way up there to get her. And I want the sub-level 12s to get that attribute point. It's really going to be so vital to getting smithing done. And she is here. Beautiful. And which I didn't check. Let's see what they actually have. Beautiful. Perfect. She's about to level, but when she hits 12, she'll hit the 4th attribute, meaning she can get 75 with just 1 point. This one... Wait, what? Really? I don't remember the Wanderer having smithing. Okay, well, she's technically done on her next level. She's already got 2 points into it. So she's done. She doesn't actually need a point into endurance. That's a very big surprise. And then Willowbark is the same way. 3 points into endurance. I only need to put 1 point into smithing. And then she will be able to get 75 for Curious Smith, which is now really vital. So it was a great thing to stop off and get her. So now let us run up. And if they're not on a horse, so I should be getting them on a horse right now. Which I do keep horses just for this case. That's why I didn't get rid of all these Sumpters. you can actually get a horse. So for a second, we're going to put you on there, even though you are going to get a Battanian pony. All right, so we got them on horses. They need saddles, but now they'll start gaining skill, which will grab them saddles now. But she'll get a Battanian pony in a minute. Let's grab them their saddles. I always get light saddles. I think for 424 for 20 armor, it's a great starter for them. And then once again, let us grab a couple of these just so we have them. And then we'll get Battanian ponies in just a moment. All right, so let's trade this off. Let's get off of them so I can. Yeah, we're going to have to probably make one more trip. All right, it's 300. Yeah, we're 110. We're going to have to end up making one more trip. So now all we have to do is pick up the smith. But by the time I send all these guys out, and within a week of them going out on caravans, look who's here. Then I'm going to be already in my next clan tier, and I'll have to pick up another person. So now I have all my guys. Wow. You know what? I don't. There we go. 360. Get rid of that. Put us some beer. Can't get rid of that though. Alright, so yeah, we're 114. It's kind of what I figured was gonna happen. We're gonna just need to make one more trip. We'll be able to come up to Marinoth, Legata, and Rateau, and then we will be done. We'll be 125. So one more trip. Okay, I ended up cutting out the run that I just did. I went from Sargat, Penkanak, Marinoth, or I went to Marinoth, Legata, Rateau, and then I actually went over to Sinopa. And I only got 123, I believe. I'm still short. So what I was saying about the wives is you want to plan out your wives, because if you plan on playing longer than 18 years, your child is going to be the culture of the mother. So you want to make sure you plan that out. And as I want to be Empire and use the presence perk, so no Empire troops are ever going to cost me. Oh, this handled. No Empire troops will ever cost me morale to recruit. I get them for free. I want to make sure that my wife is going to be Empire, but my big brother, I'm gonna grab my old Battanian wife, because I don't know, I might get a Battanian town and want a Battanian governor. So sometimes you want to think about that, or look at your companions and say, okay, I have a Battanian. You know, I've got a Valandian, I got a Sturgeon, I've got a Battanian, and I have an Empire. Wait a minute, I don't have an Aserai or a Kuzite. Maybe you want to think about getting an Aserai or Kuzite wife just in case you get a town. So you want to think about that while you're doing this. It's just something for you to think of. This will guarantee that we are going to hit it. You see, we're 124. We are now going to hit it with this one. So I'm just going to head up to... Let's just go to Sargat and we'll finish it off. Let's hope we can finish it here. We should be able to... Oh yeah, we're done. We're finished. Alright, I will now take Great investor. We are now set up to run them. Now, I like to run mine from Poros. I've explained this quite a few times. Caravans will instinctively return to the place you send them out at from time to time. They don't just wander the entire map forever. And I feel like Poros is one of the best, safest locations in the game. If that can even be English. Best, safest. Is one of the safest locations in the game. So I like to send them out from Poros. Even though they will go out all over the world, when it's time for them to come home, I'd rather have them come home to the safest spot. And I feel in this area around here is some of the safest. Yes, you're going to have mountain bandits and stuff like that. But, I mean, maybe Ortesia, but I hate to get all the way up closer to this area. So everybody should be set up on horses. And unfortunately, like an idiot, I didn't buy horses, but that will be okay. I don't worry about gear. Gear does not seem to matter. First, I am going to... oh, wow. We don't have wives. That was a tragic mistake. All right. All right, let's get over here. We can only get 4 people out, but we're going to get 3 out. And then we got to wait until the wives get pregnant. So that's what we're going to end up doing. We're going to send the 4 companions out. That's 90,000. And then we're going to wait for the wives to get pregnant. And when we get the money, then we're going to send them out. So once again, we're going to go trade this. And there's our 90,000. All right. So first things first, let's get these guys out of here. Caravan, yes. Wanderer. Be careful of money, though. See, right now, I, talk, form, 15, you go, talk, no. All right, so they're all out now. So now, the next thing that I want to do is I want to redo the gear. Yes, easy, totally understand it. But I want to redo this because this is the way that I like things to be run. And I want that costing. Okay. So first, I get the good gear, which is going to be that. 23. And then next, my big brother gets it. He has less of a chance of dying. He can die, but he has less of a chance of dying. So now we'll run through the gear real quick and throw them on them. He doesn't have hardly anything, but I don't care. Okay, so everybody is out. So all we're going to do is wait for them to get pregnant. That's all we're going to do. As soon as any of them get pregnant, then we send the other out. So that's what we're waiting on right now. Oh, and then once that's done, then while everybody goes, I go to collect up materials. Don't worry about workshops if you're using Great Investor. My clan member. All right. So now I can send out both my big brother and my big brother's wife, and I do have enough money since she got pregnant. So I will now form a caravan with my big brother's wife and my big brother, because my wife is not pregnant yet. Once she gets pregnant, I can send her out. Okay, well, we're sitting 8 days now, and she's still not pregnant. And I had the virile perk for 30% better chance. And we just gained clan tier 2, which means I can pick up another companion. which we do have fair hair. And he doesn't have mercy. I do want him. I really like him. Let's get him on a horse. Let's get him his harness. Let's talk to my wife, and we will get rid of her weapon. Only 6,000. Are you kidding me? Oh, it sucks. The other one had the better weapon. I really need to sell it to send him out. I still don't have enough. I still need, there, she's pregnant. So now I need about another 1,500 to send him out. And then I need another 15,000 to send her out. Then I can go collect up all the materials. But while this is going on, before I'm going to collect up the materials, I'm already going to be clan tier 3 before I even start smithing. So you will see in the next episode, I'm already probably going to be well into clan tier 3 working on clan tier 4. But I still got to, of course, I got to get both of them sent out, and I have time to do that. And I'm not going to waste your time doing that. I'm just going to let this sit here and roll, collect up the money, and as soon as I get them sent out, I'm going to collect up all the materials that I'm going to need. I'm actually going to show you that I'm going to smelt and refine them. Then I'll collect everybody up and we'll do the smithing. So once again, I apologize for this running a bit longer, but I kind of wanted to show the steps in which I will show in the 1.8 walkthrough, but this is a playthrough and it does give me an opportunity to talk to you guys in the process. So I will see you guys in the next one. Take care and thanks for watching.